What's up everybody, it's Daniel and I'm back again. Today's video is a part of a 3-part video series. If you've not checked out the first 2 videos, shame on you, but I'll do you a favor, I'll provide the links in the description box below. But nevertheless, always remember to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. The Georgia Real Estate Exam is composed of 2 portions, the national portion and then the state portion. As it sounds, the national portion is applicable to the whole country, so it is your more general questions that relate to real estate. And then you have the state-specific portion, which just applies to Georgia, and it is set, and those questions are really based off of the rules and regulations set forth by the Georgia Real Estate Commission. So the national portion has 100 questions, and then the state portion has 52 questions, and they're all combined and randomized inside the test for 152 questions. My first tip when taking the real estate exam would be not to wait to sign up for it. I know this sounds trivial, but the thing is, a lot of people wait to take this test, and I really think that's a very horrible decision. And the reason being is, the longer you wait, the more information you lose. I know we all think, well, if I wait a little bit longer, I can have more time to study. But the reality is, you're not going to be perfect. You're not going to be perfect in anything, and especially in a industry so broad as real estate. So my suggestion to you is sign up for that test today. Sign up right after you get out of your pre-licensing course, because the more you will have a more understanding than you think once you get to that exam. And another thing is I think it's better to just, if you're going to fail, why not fail closer to when you took your course? That way you have a better understanding of what you need to work on, what you need to study. So my second tip, as it relates to passing the real estate exam, would be to find people to study with. I know this is a tried and true method as well. The thing is, if you find people who you can study with, they can teach you more about what they know, and then you can teach them what you know. I think my biggest asset in passing the real estate exam on my first time was helping others. When I taught somebody something, let's say for instance math, it helped me get the stuff ingrained in me, because we had to do tax prorations, which is basically taking, I'm not going to get into that, never mind. But anyway, yeah, so what I have to do is, I would have to solve it for myself first and be like, okay, so this is how I did, this is how I did this. And it really, it proved beneficial to me, and it helped me so much. And it's also, you can also study with your family and friends. Quizlet is a great aid in doing that. You make flashcards on the vocabulary of real estate, because real estate is a very big industry, because you have things like you don't know, like littorial rights, riparian rights, agency. Let's see another term I don't know. Let's see, I'm pulling a blank right now. But nevertheless, take the time to study with somebody else. So my third tip in passing the real estate exam would have to be Prep Agent. PrepAgent.com. That is a wonderful website, and also his YouTube videos. So Prep Agent is a website that you can, it's a subscription service. I paid for the year subscription. And what it does is, it provides you with topics in real estate that are on the real estate exam, and then questions, 100 questions for each topic. I think it's like 8 topics. And they're different questions, and they give you, if you missed a question, they give you the answer, and they tell you why you missed it. So that proved very beneficial for me. Because I took the real estate exam a week after I took my class, that's all I did. I did Prep Agent for probably 2 days. I just would go through all of the categories, and then once I got done with that, I said, you know what, I'm just going to take the test. So that's what I did, and I passed on the first time. So I really highly recommend Prep Agent. I'm not getting paid by them, but I do recommend them because they helped me so much. Because they provided questions that I would have not otherwise gotten, or things that I would have, they provided explanations of things that I would have never understood as well. My fourth and final tip would be not to give up. I feel like it's a big tip, because so many times in life we see the results of other people and it doesn't allow the results we want for ourselves. So we just give up and say, well, I guess real estate not for me. But the thing is, if you don't pass the test on the first time, you don't pass on the second time, third, fourth, fifth time, guess what? It's not the end of the world. You just pick up your bootstraps and you try again the next time. And once you have a better understanding of what you need to study for, you have a much larger possibility of passing on that subsequent time. Now, the Bible teaches us in Ecclesiastes, I believe it is, The race isn't given to the swift, nor is it given to the strong, but to the one that endures unto the end. And I feel like that's very apropos for the real estate industry in general, because too many times we want to give up, too many times we want to throw in the towel, but guess what? It's not about that. It's about enduring until the end. So as always, be blessed. Like, subscribe, share this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to inbox me on Facebook. After this goes off, you'll see my Instagram and all that stuff. Follow me on Instagram and do all that great stuff. And remember, as always, be blessed.